Today I will be simulating what will happen until WrestleMania. So first, but every PLE. So first it's a backlash. See if these champions can retain or if they'll lose their title. Women's Intercontinental Championship, World Tag Team Championship, regular match, Tag Team Championship, and Undisputed Championships. So we're going to simulate all of these. Cody Rhodes wins his title back. Becky Lynch retains. Jimmy and Jay retain. Bianca and Naomi retain. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga retain. And we're going to King and Queen of the Ring. Okay, so we'll go down here. And Charlotte Flair is the Queen of the Ring. Now, we'll go to the men's. And Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, LA Knight is the King of the Ring. And now, we are going to NXT Battleground Las Vegas. This is for the NXT Championship. Javon Evans is the NXT Champion. NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon Henley. Tony D'Angelo retains his NXT North American Championship. Duke Hudson and Andre Chase are the NXT Tag Team Champions. And Shotzi is the NXT Women's Champion. Alright, we are at Clash at the Castle, Scotland. This is the first match. Drew versus Cody versus Damian, Undisputed WWE Championship. Charlotte versus Tiffany, WWE Women's Championship. Becky versus Liv again for the Intercontinental Championship. LA Knight versus Carmella for the championship. Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. So, retain. CM Punk retains. Cody retains. Tiffany retains. Becky retains. And Carmella retains. So, we are here in July and we are at Money in the Bank. We'll simulate all of these matches. Charlotte Flair is the Women's Money in the Bank winner. Carmelo Hayes retains. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa retain. Cody Rhodes retains his title against Santos Escobar. Chelsea Green retains. And LA Knight is your Money in the Bank winner. Alright, we're at NXT Heat Wave. Okay, Javon Evans versus Eddie Trott for the NXT Championship. Tatum Paxley versus Fallon Henley for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Okay. Again. Alright, let's see if Javon can retain, and he does. Duke and Andre retain. Fallon retains. Tony retains. Alright, so everybody retained. Let's go to NXT The Great American Bash. Another one. They just keep going at it. And Roxanne versus Shotzi for the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez is your new Women's NXT Champion. So we are here at SummerSlam. And so Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Rhea Ripley go at it for the Women's World Championship. Dominic versus Braun for the Intercontinental Championship. Jimmy versus Carmella versus Shinsuke for the United States Championship. Then it's Drew McIntyre versus Bronson Reed versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk retains. Rhea retains. Dominic retains. Carmelo retains. So everybody retained again. Wow. We're at night 2 of SummerSlam. LA Knight versus Cody for the undisputed WWE Championship. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga versus Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross versus Gunther. Lyra Valkyria versus Becky for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Michin versus Chelsea Green again for the United States Championship. And Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany retains. Chelsea retains. Becky retains. Cody retains. All right, everybody retained. Wait, who won the WWE tag? Oh no, the Bloodline did not retain. So DIY is your new WWE Tag Team Champions. Okay, Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. WWE Tag Team Championship, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa versus Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa again. And Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark versus Bianca Belair and Naomi for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. And Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Braun Strowman for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Dominic retains. Bianca and Naomi retain. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa win their championship back. Nia Jax is the new WWE Women's champion, and Cody Rhodes retains. We are at NXT No Mercy. Trick Williams versus Javon for the NXT Championship. Wendy Chu versus Fallon Henley for the NXT Women's North American Championship. And Cora Jade versus Roxanne Perez for the NXT Championship. Or Mensa versus Tony D'Angelo for the NXT North American Championship. Tony retains. Roxanne retains. Fallon Henley retains. And Javon Evans retains. Alright. We're here at Bad Blood in October. Cody versus Kevin for the Undisputed Championship. Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Braun Strowman for the Intercontinental Championship. Chelsea Green versus Michin again for the Women's United States Championship. Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Punk retains. Cody retains. Jay and Jimmy retain. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano win it back. It's like a back and forth between those two tag teams. And Dirty Dominic Mysterio retains. Tiffany Stratton beats Piper Niven. Michin is the new WWE Women's United States Champion. We are moving on to NXT Havoc. Halloween Havoc. And this is the main event. I'll just do main events or good matches for now on. Javon Evans retains. Survivor Series War Games. Let's see what is there. Okay. Tag Team Championship. Dominic versus Braun again. Cody versus Kevin again. Carmella versus Shinsuke again. Lyra versus Becky again. CM Punk versus Sami Zayn. Okay, so we're gonna simulate this. Shayna Baszler's Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark and Natalya beat Valhalla, Kaden Carter, Katana Chance, and Asuka. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Apollo Crews, and Giovanni Vinci beat Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, R-Truth, and The Miz. Jey Uso and Jimmy retain. Ron Breakker is your new WWE Intercontinental Champion. Tiffany Stratton beats Piper Niven. Cody retains. Carmelo retains. Becky retains. CM Punk retains. We are here at NXT Deadline. And Javon Evans versus Wesley. Javon Evans retains again. We are at Saturday night's main event. Roman versus Cody for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Meechin versus Chelsea Green again for the WWE Women's United States Championship. And Sheamus versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Jay and Jimmy versus Brutus and Julius Creed. Nia Jax versus Candice LeRae for the WWE Women's Championship. And Bayley versus Rhea for the WWE Women's World Championship. Rhea retains. Nia retains. Brutus and Julius Creed are the new WWE World Tag Team Champions. Sheamus is your new WWE Intercontinental Champion. Meechin retains her title. Roman Reigns is your new undisputed WWE Champion. We're at Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble. I will simulate all of these matches. And Karrion Kross is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Brutus Creed and Julius Creed retain. Damian Priest is your new undisputed WWE Champion. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano retain. Carmelo retains. Gunther is your men's Royal Rumble winner. And who's that? Well, I can't see. I think that's Charlotte Flair 2019. Alright, we are at the Elimination Chamber, Perth, and simulating all of the... Oh, snap. Wait. I'm simulating all of the matches. Rhea Ripley retains. Karrion Kross retains. And Lyra is your new Intercontinental Champion. And Gunther wins the Elimination Chamber. He won the Royal Rumble, so why did he get put in the... Alright. Selena Vega won the Women's Elimination Chamber. So now we are at WrestleMania. The end of the video. Let's see what happens. So night 1, Braun Breaker versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship. Ivy Nile versus Lyra Valkyria for the Intercontinental Championship. Women's Intercontinental Championship. Carmelo versus Shinsuke for the United States Championship. And Gunther versus Karrion Kross for the World Heavyweight Championship. Karrion retains. Sheamus retains. Lyra retains. Shinsuke is the new United States Champion. And Akam and Razor retain, I believe. I think they won that championship. And we are at night 2 of WrestleMania. Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Alexa Lopez versus Chelsea Green for the WWE Women's United States Championship. Bayley versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's World Championship. And Angel Berto versus Kit Williams and Elton Prince for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And Damian versus Roman. Roman is your new undisputed WWE Champion. Nia Jax retains. Chelsea is the new WWE Women's United States Champion. Rhea retains. Kit Wilson and Elton Prince. I don't know what happened with the Tag Team Championship, so they might be new champions. They might have retained. Alright, so that is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe. See y'all later.